Woo! Welcome to my Euro trip video. Buckle up. This is my first walk in Chicago. Near the bean. There's the bean. Here's me goofing at the bean. You made your legs look really long. It was really fun. Funny painting at the Art Institute. This is a really cool installation they had. I love that, like copper wiring. Very textural. It's like a tumbleweed. There's Grandpa Manuel's infamous painting, the Picasso at the Art Institute. It's a drawing. Drawings from June and I. Deep dish pizza. EJ, Emma, and their new bandmate. That's them at band practice. Me skating at my friend EJ's ramp. It's like a membership thing at a warehouse. More drawings. Me and EJ at some roof. Fancy Mexican food. Chicago has really good Mexican food. This is at a drag show. EJ and Emma's living room. And now we're at Diane's. That's her rock collection. That was the funniest little thing she had. Some Proud Toast. Diane at the garden. More deep dish. This is now in transit to Berlin. Static on the Airplane movie. Me doodling on barf bags. Now in Berlin. That was my room, where I would later quarantine with COVID. Some schnitzel. That was my first meal there. This was the park, Burger Park, around the corner from where I was staying. I loved that place. Had like a beer garden and goats. It's a weird hand. Berlin Wall. You know, one of the pieces on the wall. My first sandwich. Some letters. More from Burger Park. That's the goat pen at Burger Park. All these clips are fast because I took so much footage and pictures, so that's why this movie is half an hour long. Look at that bridge over the goat pen. Goats. Yeah, this park was awesome. They also had a library where you could like rent books and just like read it on the lawn. It was really nice. Fonty with some doodles. Junie and I did back home. Selfie in Berlin. Someone peeking. That's from a outdoor museum called the Topography of Terror. Those are some figurines my host made. This was at the church where Bach used to conduct in Leipzig, south of Berlin. Start to the day. That was one of my friends, Erin, playing at an open mic. And her friend holding the microphone because it kept falling. It was a sweet moment. This is a band playing outside of a squat. Just people in the street listening to the band set up. Oh, those moshing babies are the best. Little dog. There's a lake in Berlin. There were lots of lakes in Berlin. The swan was giant. So everybody knows that guy. It's nearly the same size as that kid. Some bear chips. That was a doodle someone did at a drawing meetup. Some guy in front of the Brandenburg Gate. This is at a protest for Ukraine. It was in regards to some Ukrainian being arrested, I think, or captured by Russian forces. This was at a skateboarding meetup with Unity, a group from Oakland that I used to do volunteer work with in Santa Cruz. Photo booth. This is at a flea market thing. It happens on Sundays in Berlin. There are tons of flea markets around the city. This one was really good. It's called the Raw Flow Market, and it's more locals go to that one. It's my friend Sariana. We're going to a lake. People at the lake. People using the tree as a bridge to jump in the lake. This is Sariana and Sari's friend Kenny. This is me about to flop into the lake. Peach Mango. Flyer for the show I played in Berlin. Set list for Berlin show. Me playing Berlin. Positive COVID test. Drawing I did with June's notes for me. Me waiting to get food. Me bored, isolating. Me done isolating and now on an outing to visit a woman that June had lived with before in Berlin. There's a windmill. This is Rita's home and sort of farm, and she runs a cafe out of here. That's Rita. Yep, I agree.
Must make a photo from me.
Yeah, it's a sweet moment.
So what's the meaning of those figurines?
Yeah, you know this because Kelly and the monkey.
Yeah, yeah, she loves them, huh?
Yeah, and this special Chinese cat. I don't know, not really know. But maybe she can tell me later.
Yes.
Oh, because of my cats, maybe.
Yep, she said you
These
love
are
cats.
sweet cats. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
These are my sweet cats.
Aha.
I have three. Yeah, that's it. That's the meaning of it.
Wow.
My sweet cats.
Oh, here comes one.
This is Pizzaschwurz.
Pizzaschwurz?
Kelly will remember.
Hey, Kenny.
Immer beim Pizzi. Wegen der Folie. Bleib mal schön hier jetzt. Bleib mal schön hier, Katzen.
Oh, there's a dog. We'll be okay, Kenny. We'll be okay.
Rita at a garden. Rehearsal in, what is it, 10 times speed? That's Uli, Rita's husband, playing the flute. Kenny, we had some dinner on the bridge.
Are you filming? Yep.
On the swing. Berlin Wall steps. Dresden. Fancy. Fancy. Natural fancy. More. People from the hostel were biking to a museum. Some ivy. Prague. This is some gimmick they had at some restaurant. This little train would bring you your beer and food. Yeah, it was like a month and a half into the trip, so I was happy to go to some touristy restaurant. It was fine.
Little trains bring you your beer.
Food was good.
Your food too.
Pigeons like the food in Prague. The people asking for money were really, they would like really bow a lot in a really intense way. Yeah. Made a little money busking, not much. This is a guy who I met on the street. He's from Vietnam. He worked in a kitchen. He was a cook. Bookstore cafe. Flyer for the show I played in Prague. Mexican food in Prague. This is at a castle. No skateboarding or scootering, whatever. Here's the kid disobeying the rules at the castle, riding the scooter. Some flower installation. Busking sign I made in Prague. Pizza. They had good Italian food there. Tightrope walkers on the island that I played the show at in Prague. It was a really cool island. There are people doing all sorts of stuff like this. There was like a big BMX course with jumps and cafe and bar, and it was really cool. It was right in the middle of the river. It seemed like it was definitely like a locals place. This is the place I played the show at. It's like a reclaimed sort of factory building. Flyer in the bathroom. That's my friend Bara, who sang in the Czech band who I played with in Prague. It's Prague. Really good dumplings and sauerkraut in Prague. Some art. I think that's Dolly. I think that's Warhol. People getting on their boats. We ride on the river in Prague. Some baby ducks. Golden cat. My host in Berlin was into those golden cats. That's the therapist I met on the train, Sybil. Someone took photos of me busking in Prague. Took a train to visit a friend in Halle. That's them. Some doodles we did. Then back to Prague. The birds don't like Prague. Made a little more money busking. Got some good food. Tourists gazing up at the astronomical clock. A woman nearby watches and smokes a cigarette. Set list for the Prague show. It's my friend Bara and her bandmate playing. It's me playing. Very far away at the show. Jamming after the show. This was so fun. Photo op. Austria. Alps. Some sturgeon at some castle pond.
You guys are not going to believe this. Wait for it. Yep. It's real.
Fancy castles. This was at a Mozart concert. Some really fancy hall. But a light bulb was out, so it wasn't perfect. That was a really good meal. Italian in Austria. Yep, that's getting closer to Hallstatt. That's my friend Patricia taking a photo. It was very touristy, but super pretty. This is an old salt mining town, apparently. Got to rent a boat and drive around. This was like a free thing they had in a sort of courtyard. I forgot what the play was. But it was really funny. Patricio was translating for me. It was really nice. in transit, goofing around. Playing with shadows. Munich. This is in the English Garden. It's by far my favorite park in Munich. Yeah, that's someone surfing artificial waves in a public park in the middle of Munich, Germany. It was so cool. See all those people with their boards? Queuing up. And then everyone just passers-by watching them surf. That was so fun. I just rode in this river. See, like she's gonna jump in. Oh, see those people? They jumped in. And you ride it down. It's so fun. Goofing around. This is my cousin Viola and her partner after rock climbing. That was a fun day. Riding scooter. There's Viola on her skateboard. This is the grounds where they have Oktoberfest. But it was summer, so they're starting to set up Oktoberfest, and we were just riding around. It's really cool to see.
It's summer, so it's not happening. But they're working on building stuff.
That's at Uta's house. Lounging on the chair. Here's Uta watering the plants. There's Friedhof with the itinerary that he had made while I was there. Those are stones little plaques commemorating Jews who were taken. That child was Viola. That's a cat at Uta's. It's a breakfast, caprese breakfast, Uta made. Me tired. That is Uta and some of the other family at the house Sophie lived. Backyard. There's another place Sophie lived. That's a letter from Grandma Flo. Yep, relatives in Germany. It's me tired in transit to Paris. Yep, there's the food. It's a doodle someone did of me at a sketch meetup.
Severe Babylon. Mobillion.
Me speaking French. Rubber duckies. This is at a museum. Some architecture installation. Smash. Escargot. Very delicious truffle pasta. Dessert. This was a wild grocery store. Adventure Series. Dang.
Food heaven.
Flying home. About to land. Back home. Woo! It was a fun trip. Looking forward to the next one. Cheers, y'all.